What's up, YouTube? Surgeon95360 here. I'm back with another video, and I'm back with a video once again. And I'd like to, apologize to everybody. I have been not making a video for about 2 weeks now because I was so busy, doing a lot of chores, and I was just this and that. But you know what? I'm back now, and this topic I want to I want to discuss with you guys is this topic for today's is let me ask you guys a question. Do you think it's okay to reopening schools during this COVID-19 pandemic? Because that's right, because there has been a debate about, you think it's okay to reopening schools during this pandemic? And here's my opinion. My opinion is, the answer is nope. My answer is no. I just don't think it's not worth it to reopen schools, because here's why. Because a couple of reasons is, I think it's a good idea to have another year of like another stay at home, and you with the laptop, and make sure you don't have to you have to be online to study with your classes, with your teachers, this and that. But let's go down to between elementary school, junior high, and high school, and college. Let's talk about, shall we? First, let's go to elementary school. Elementary school is, I think this reopening elementary school is not going to be too bad, but it's going to be half the students for every week, because it's going to be less kids for going to school every week, like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday. But one teacher will have to show up in elementary school to see his and her students all week long, because there will be less students on Monday, another less students on Tuesday, a less students on Wednesday, a less students on Thursday, and less students on Friday. And it's gonna take about a whole week to see all his and her students at the elementary school. But I just think reopening the elementary school is not gonna be too bad, because you have to be over second grade or over. You have to wear a face mask to see all the kids wearing a face mask. You have to be second grade and over, and all the teachers on the principal staff will have to wear a face mask too. And I think this thing is not going to be too bad. But let's move on to junior high and high school. This is going to be a big risky one, because all the schools will still be closed, because this COVID-19 pandemic going on. All the virus has been spreading like crazy, and I think it's a good idea to stay home and go to school online with your laptop, and it will be an online class with your teachers, Mr. and Mrs. Whatever his last name is, like Mr. and Mrs. something, and you have to make sure to give him like email if you have any questions, and you will send him or her email, and that's it. And only 2 states are planning to reopen back to school, and I just don't think it's not a good idea. It's Georgia and Florida. Those are the 2 states are planning to reopen. Now, I really think this is going to be a big mistake, because people started getting sick. Because let me tell you guys a little story. There's one of the high school female student over there by Atlanta High School. Her name is she put this picture online on social media. See all the crowd of kids without wearing a face mask and this and that. Her name is Hannah Waters. Hannah Waters, that's it. Hannah Waters, that's her name is, and she's only about 15 years old, and she puts it on social media, and on like Facebook, or maybe Instagram, or on Twitter. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. And Atlanta High School did not like that, and guess what? She got suspended, and guess what happened? 6 people at the school has tested positive for COVID-19, because all of them got sick, and all of them had testing positive for COVID-19. It was 5 students and 1 teacher, and guess what? Atlanta High School, I can't remember what's the name of the high school, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. They made a big mistake to suspend Hannah Waters, a 15-year-old who posts this on social media. All those schools are being crowded without a face mask. You know what? We made a big mistake. We'd like to apologize for you, Hannah Waters, to post on. So I think you're doing the right thing because. And I think that was really, really, really smart, what she did, because she's not trying to not to exercising, her ego, not to get in trouble in high school. She's just doing this because she's worried, not to the other students, all the teachers, and all the staff, to make sure all the students, all the teachers, he or she does not expose to get sick and get COVID-19. I think that was really, really smart. What she did to put it on social media. And let's go move on to Florida. Because over there in Florida, because a lot of teachers are pretty terrified right now, because all the teachers in Florida, they're fight against the state of Florida to leave it closed and make an online classing. So I think this is the best bet to online classing. And another thing is the biggest concerning is everybody's a lot of concern about school fall sports. Like girls volleyball or even high school football team. Everybody's concerned it's going to be canceled. But guess what? They're not going to be canceling all the fall sports. They're just postponing because they're delaying it. And guess what? They're going to do? They're going to postpone. So wait till they're going to start the season in January 2021. And I think that's a good timing because, all these COVID-19 vaccines will be arriving here in the United States. So I think this is going to be a game changer when all the vaccines arrive here in the United States. COVID-19 vaccines. But to make sure everybody will to go to their sport to see how their sons or how their daughters doing at the fall sports. I know right now this is postponed right now. They're not going to cancel it, but I know there's going to be a lot of tough decisions all the schools will have to make how they're going to release the schedule. And let's move on to college. I know colleges are really big university colleges all over here in the United States are really prepared for this because they're going to do some social distancing and wear a face mask. And you have to keep 6 feet away. And all the college students will have to take COVID-19 test 3 times. And he or she must test negative 3 times. Because the doctor's not going to do it. The students will have to take a COVID-19 going like this. The nasal strap to your right and left. He or she will have to do it 3 times and has to be tested negative 3 times. Because what happens if he or she got sick and then if they find out they test positive, it's going to be a 2-week quarantine for him and her in the apartments, the college apartments. Because why? Because a lot of college students doesn't have no symptoms. And you guys remember one of my videos about my COVID-19, the symptoms? Because here in the United States, 79% all the younger people who has test positive for COVID-19 doesn't have no symptoms. And I think this is a really, really, really smart move for all the university of colleges because they're really prepared for this. They really are. Because they feel pretty confident about this is going to work out really well. Oh, and another thing is, there's going to be a big debate about you think college football season will be canceled or it will be postponed. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit debatable right now because I know some of them are going to be postponing and some are going to be colleging because a lot of college football players are getting if you're like a senior in college football, they're starting to get real nervous because they're concerned about how they're going to enter the NFL draft for 2021 because that's going to be a big question because there's going to be a lot of tough decisions they will have to make for all the college universities to, college football. because I know these college football players, they're going to do whatever it takes to be drafted in the NFL. I'm sorry, to be drafted in the NFL, because I don't know how this is going to play out for college football sports. And because I know some of these college football players, they're ready to draft in the NFL, because this, I don't know how this is going to play out, this and that, but a lot of tough decisions going to be made. For, doesn't matter if you like a Pac-10, Pac-12, or yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out, but we'll see what happens. But that's it. That's my thoughts about reopening schools. And hey, if you really like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you guys really like this video, comment, share this, smash that bell, give me a like this video, and even don't forget subscribe. Don't forget subscribe. I'm sorry. And see you in my next video. Bye.